and welcome to my channel. My name is Allison Clark and I'm a senior portrait and wedding photographer based out of Southern New Hampshire. And I'm also an educator for those who are just starting their own photography businesses, whether they be senior portrait photographers or wedding photographers or just photographers who want to learn a little bit more about the business side of things. I'm your girl and I got you covered. This week's topic is for portrait photographers, specifically senior portrait photographers, although it can definitely help everyone, and I do use it at my weddings and engagement sessions as well. So if you are a portrait photographer, stick around because I'm going to reveal to you the one question that you should be asking at every single portrait session. When I arrive at a senior session and I first get out of my car, the first things I do are chat with my senior and I look at their outfits and I kind of make some small talk with them to make them feel comfortable. And there's one main question that I ask every single one of them before I even point my camera at them that is so vital. I ask them if they have a side of their face that they prefer. And here's why. I have found that like 90% of senior girls have a side of their face that they definitively prefer. Sometimes they'll ask and they'll be kind of shy and they'll be like, oh, I think it's this side. And some girls will immediately be like, this side only. And I know that I personally have a side of my face that I prefer. And so if I was to get my photos done and my photographer was to not ask me this and then pose me on this side, I would feel nervous and uncomfortable because this is the side that I prefer. If your senior or client does not have a better side, then great. You can do 50-50, you can do whatever you want, but if they do have a better side, you want to make sure that you're aware of it and that you're conscious of it throughout their entire session. Like I said, I also ask this question at engagement sessions and when I have weddings. Let's say I'm posing a bride and groom and the bride has a side of her face that she definitively prefers, which I've had happen numerous times. I want to make sure that she is on that side of her groom so that if she's looking at him, the side of her face, the profile that she prefers is what the camera is seeing. I have found that most guys typically don't care one way or the other, whether it be a senior boy or if it's a groom, they don't have a side that they prefer most often. And especially if I'm talking about a bride and a groom, more often than not, it's the bride that has a side that she prefers and then the groom will do whatever side his bride doesn't want. Asking this question and shooting only the good side is vital for 3 reasons. First of all, and probably the most obvious, is that it ensures that your clients will love all of their photos and not just 50% of them. If you can imagine getting your gallery back and half of the photos that are in the gallery are of your bad side and half of them are of your good side, then right off the bat, you're automatically not gonna like 50% of the photos. And as we all are humans, there's some photos we don't like of ourselves, even if they are on our good side. So you are just automatically, if you shoot 50-50, taking the chance that your client, your senior, or your bride, or whoever is not gonna like half of their gallery. Making sure that you're shooting only the good side ensures that they will love every single photo, if not most of the photos, because they will all be from your client's better side. A somewhat less obvious reason is that asking this question shows that you care. A big part of photography, I believe, is the person-to-person contact, the communication, how personal the service is, and asking if your client has a better side shows that you truly care about their session, you care about them liking their images, and you care about personalizing it to them so that they feel the most happy with the outcome. As with any service-based business owner, you're obviously going to lean towards the person that shows that they care over the person that doesn't really seem to care at all. It's just human nature. We do that in any kind of relationship, so definitely as a service-based business owner, show that you care by asking them if they have a side they prefer. And the third, also less obvious reason is that it helps build some subconscious trust. So if somebody, like I said, shows that they care and they try to personalize their session, you're automatically going to trust them a little bit more because they tried to get to know you and they asked you questions about you, and by asking that question and then only posing them on their good side kind of demonstrates that you know what you're doing and that you're someone who can be trusted. So subconsciously, by asking this question right off the bat, you're establishing a basis of trust immediately before you even point your camera at them, and that way the session will just go that much smoother. Let me know in the comments below if you are already asking this vital question or if you are going to immediately start asking this question at your next session. And also in the comments, let me know what videos you'd like to see in the future. I'm down to make any kind of video you guys want, answer any questions that you have, whether they be senior photography, wedding photography, posing, business, any of that kind of stuff. I'd be happy to chat about anything that you guys want to learn about. Click the like button below if this video was helpful to you, and make sure to hit subscribe if you want to be notified when I come out with new videos every week. And make sure to check out the description box below as well, as I have linked all of my social media and my website there. If you hop over to my blog, I have tons of educational posts there, as well as the fact that I post tons of educational things on my Instagram on a daily basis. Also in the description is my free download, which if you haven't snagged it yet, portrait photographers, this one's for you specifically if you are a senior portrait photographer. It is called Posing with Confidence, 6 tips to help you slay your next senior session, and it is the 6 things that I do at every senior session that help instill confidence in both myself and my client, make them feel comfortable, overall bettering their client experience with me. Like I said, it is totally free, so if you haven't snagged it yet, go click the link in the description below and get yours. That's all I have for you. Make sure to tune in next Friday when I come out with my new video, and I hope you all have a great weekend.